Not available every month of the year. It is available right now, so take advantage of it. If you are more of a hardcore milk chocolate fan, go for that lesser percentage. You will not regret it, I promise. Still to come, final chances at our today's special essential one. And in vitamin K2, MK7 as well. Just a few dozen or so of those remaining. We're going to move a little bit along to our next product. People love to hate, or they hate to love, a fiber product. And I will tell you now, if you've tried every fiber product on the market, but you've not tried Andrew's, give this give it one chance, and you will say that you love it. Fiber, so fundamental, so important, we've got to have it. Most of us, many of us, simply don't get enough fiber. Today, Andrew's extra special savings event gives us that opportunity to bring this into our home and to start seeing and feeling the benefits of it. We go all the way to 1,000 caps, folks. The 1,000 caps is normally $130. Today, it's only $89.90. That saves you $40. Andrew, we have to have the right amount of fiber.
Well, as Americans, and pretty much throughout Western cultures, we don't get adequate amounts of fiber. And fiber is the key to a healthy digestive system. It's a key to healthy digestion. It's the key to regularity.
Right.
But unfortunately, we don't get adequate amounts of fiber. And most of us have become afraid of fiber supplements because they cause gas, they cause all sorts of discomfort. And then there are those fiber drinks that you mix with water, they're perfectly clear. And those aren't real fiber. Those are things like maltodextrins and typically nothing that's a natural fiber as this product is. And also, there's often fiber wafers and fiber cookies and crackers. If you look at this capsule, it's small, it's tiny, it's soft. It contains an ultrafine powder that immediately mixes with your stomach contents so that that mild ultrafine powder can go to work. It's literally like dust.
It is.
And if you read the reviews, I think this is another product that's probably at 4.5 stars or so. I'm not sure what the reviews are on this product, but I think it's another product that, despite it being a fiber product, the reviews are almost unanimously positive on Fibermucil. And
Andrew, it's 4.6 stars and 90% 4 and 5 stars.
90% 4 and 5 star reviews. Probably add 3-star in, it's probably close to 95% positive reviews. So it's a product that delivers on the promise that most fiber products fail to deliver on. Most fiber products are miserable. They don't deliver their benefits, they only deliver problems. And most people think, I know I have to take the fiber, so will the problems I experience be worth the benefit I'm seeking? With my product, there's no problems you're going to be experiencing, and you don't have to believe me. You could read the reviews. We don't pull out the bad reviews, and if people had horrible experiences with this product, you can bet they would be shared in all their glory. So this is a product that was designed to deliver all the benefits of fiber, but none of the problems we've typically grown to hate about fiber.
It's a change in what we're used to experiencing. But that's the case with all Andrew's products. Nothing is normal about the things you do, Andrew.
And what's interesting about this product, I often mention this, that of course, when Muriel and I travel, we travel with our vitamins. And if we forget something, even if we're gone for a week or so and we forget our CoQ10, we're not happy about that. But okay, we'll get it when we get home. We're taking everything else. If we forget our fiber, then all of a sudden, what did they used to say on those when it absolutely positively has to be there the next day?
Yes.
That's when I'm calling my assistant Sandy to send me some Fibermucil, because that is something that you notice it immediately, and you just don't want to be without it. And regularity is something we all appreciate. And certainly I eat a diet that's rich in fiber, but even the 1 or 2 capsules of Fibermucil that I take with each meal just is the icing on the cake. It's something that's probably a bad metaphor, but it's something that we just, once we learn how wonderful it is, we don't want to deprive ourselves of it.
I was going to say you can't go without it, but I realized that sounded wrong, so I swiftly moved it along. Let's head over this way. Thank you for your calls on our Fibermucil. Everything in Andrew's assortment. It might be Breath Plus, it might be Omega-3, it might be Digest Assure. Every single product is on extra special